everybody.
Welcome back to another episode of Her Work Matters. This is episode 7.
Episode 7.
We is breezing through.
We're on episode 7.
We is breezing through this season.
Yes. It's about to be March.
It's about to be March. We're marching into March.
We're marching into March.
Hopefully.
And I can't wait till March, out of March.
Okay.
Into April, because our 1 year is in April. I'm excited.
It will be 1 year. Her Work Matters has been, living. We birthed her.
Yes.
Okay.
Her. Our baby about to be 1.
Our baby about to be 1. Our baby about to be 1.
We not ready.
We are not ready, but I don't know what I was about to say. I just lost the thought. Dang.
What was it about?
It was something about this season.
I was gonna say we've had a lot of changes this season within one season now, and I love that for us. I love the growth.
It's a lot of growth this season.
In the season.
I think this season is a lot of self-awareness. It's been a lot of reflection going on.
Yeah, I think we said that about last season too.
It's like we just keep growing. We're just growing. That's why
keep
like
growing.
every season
at least
we're
we know
growing.
we're not stagnant. At least we know we're not stagnant.
Period.
Whoa. Yes. We are on season 3.
Season 3, episode 7. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
You already know what time it is.
Summertime.
It's not.
I know, but it's what they say at the beginning.
They did. High School Musical is a scam. They really had me
thinking that's how high school was gonna be, and that's not at all what I got.
Not all that.
First of all, we never used lockers.
We didn't have time.
We never used lockers.
We had time.
Nobody was doing dance breaks.
Nobody was singing. We're not singing in the cafeteria.
I didn't even get to take the cookie home ec. I did the sewing one, so I didn't get that creme brulee. I don't even think they made that.
They didn't even want him to be great. The black boy. They didn't even want him to be great. They said go bounce that ball. Black men can be
the
boys.
Theater people were not like the theater people in High School Musical at all.
Oh, them theater people is. Because I was in theater class, and baby, them theater people is different.
They different, but they be doing stuff too.
They built different. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that. They just built different.
Oh, okay. This is a sweet one. What makes our friendship work?
Ooh. I think because we understand each other.
Yes,
I feel like
I literally was thinking that.
Yeah, and also because we have a lot of similarities. So, like I said, episode before, like I know how to maneuver with you. Like I know how to engage and interact in our friendship because it's easy for me. Because it's like, how would you treat yourself?
Yeah.
How would you treat yourself?
I agree.
What would you need?
I was gonna say the same thing. I definitely feel like the understanding and the similarities, because it's like a lot of the same stuff. We kind of will react to the same with a lot of stuff. So it's like you know how to deal with somebody that's like that if you were like that.
Yeah.
It ain't really.
It's not hard. What would I do?
Exactly.
Well, how would I want somebody to treat me?
Exactly, and that's that type of understanding.
And that's it. And I just be like, okay, well, this is the answer.
It's that simple for real.
It is that simple, but I just made that sound so simple. Wow. I love that for me. Because I'm a very complex individual. Okay. I will break stuff down.
I'm happy that I'm finally making life simple outside the green walls.
Ooh, outside the green walls. So outside the green walls. I'm still working on that. Ooh, this is very nice. I did a good shuffling today because usually we get at least one card that we've already done before. What do you think I'm growing out of, and what do you think I'm growing into?
Ooh,
that's really good. I love that question.
I think you are growing out of I don't know what to say. Where I'm gonna say like simplicity, as far as like just letting stuff be, because you just like it's more like I feel like you're growing into making like more time for things, and you care more about the kind of stuff like where you are, who you're around, that type of thing.
Intention.
Yes. I don't know if simplicity was the right word, but
we can go with it.
Yeah, probably not the right word, but you get what I'm saying. Like I feel like you're growing. Yeah, you're growing out of the just going with the flow, like, just letting stuff be how it is, just letting life be how it is, just making decisions that aren't the best in the moment just because
Just
it's
being
like
careless.
a YOLO moment. Like
Yeah.
you feel like you're growing out of that. Like you're
Wow.
definitely more like. Well, you've always thought about stuff, but I feel like it's definitely more serious. Like, yeah, no, I'm absolutely not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely don't want to be around that, and you're standing on that.
Yeah, because I'm getting older. I mean, I just turned 25, but I feel like,
No, but that's true. We are getting older. We're not getting younger.
I mean, we're not getting younger.
Going backwards.
But I'm
Something
getting
else,
older,
man.
and so, like, it's like, some stuff
25
getting old.
is like a serious number.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
I'm halfway.
Halfway. Because it's like, when you hit 30, it's like the adult.
Yeah, it's
30
like,
is
all right.
Grown.
Step into it.
Okay.
Like, you're grown. Like, you don't have time for reindeer games, childish games.
And I feel like that's why people that be
that.
like 28, 29, when they be doing stuff that be throwing me off, I be like, dang, you're older.
You're older doing that?
I cannot.
Not me.
I'm not even doing that right
Let me
now.
work on it now.
Yeah, because I don't want to be. Because I feel like the older you get, the more like comfortable you get in your ways.
Mm-hmm.
So it's harder to break those habits and like break those ties of things that you're used to doing in your daily routine, even if it's not right.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you gotta start.
You gotta start
when you
realize it. Like
Yeah, I feel like you gotta start immediately for sure.
I don't like this. You ain't answered the other question.
I did.
Oh.
I said I feel like you were. I feel like you was growing out of being simple. I feel like you was growing into like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you are growing out of. How am I gonna word it?
That wording is hard.
It's so many words.
Because it's
in my
like
brain.
you know what you trying to say. If you
I know exactly.
It's like if
what
I
wanna
could make
say.
somebody feel or know what I'm thinking, then you would
Yes.
understand. I just don't be having the
Yes.
words.
Like, just jump in my brain real quick.
Yeah, and just hear how I'm hearing it in my head.
Because clearly I can't get it out.
Yeah.
But I feel like you are growing out of, for lack of better words, being hard on yourself. Like, you're allowing yourself to mess up. And like, okay, I messed up, but I'm not going to do this again.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that again.
Learning my lessons.
But what can I learn from this situation more so than like, oh, I just went through something and oh my God, it just beat me down and I'm tired and I'm upset and it's like, okay, like it happened, but I'm gonna have this moment and then I'm gonna move forward. Yes. So I feel like you are being more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if it's even a word for that, but I just explained it. Whatever the word is, that's the definition. That's the definition.
Whatever the word is.
Whatever it is, that's
what
I'm talking about. What do you think I'm going into? I think you are really growing into your grown woman era. Like, because your mindset has already been like older than you actually are. But I feel like now you are like, yeah, I'm 23. Like, I don't have time for the games.
I don't have time.
I'm trying to do this and this.
I am, because
and like we just talked about, like I've identified the things that do not work with me, and I'm removing myself from them, and I'm changing the stuff that I need to change about myself. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it. Like, I feel like that's where you are.
Yeah, I kind of am. That's definitely where I am. That's definitely where I am, because I feel like I'm definitely at the point where I'm like, life happens, but life doesn't happen to me. Like, life just happens.
Yeah, it's just happening.
Like, it's not just to me. Everybody else is living this life too, and things are happening. It's not just happening to me. And I feel like I'm more of like you said, like, I'm feeling my feelings, but I'm not staying there. Feel your feelings and move on. Push through.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Because you have
get up.
You have to.
You have to get up. Like, you can feel
going.
But I'm also learning. I feel like I have to let myself feel my feelings. I have to. I'm learning that so bad right now. I have to let myself feel my feelings, and it's not. It's definitely better than where I was a couple months ago with it. I'm definitely more comfortable with it now, and it's more so. I feel like what I struggled with most in the beginning was the being honest with myself part of it.
That's the first step.
Yeah, the being honest with myself, with my own feelings, and really being real. Like, no,
that hurt you
for sure.
Like, you're not angry, you're hurt
for sure. To have to sit with yourself and be like, I'm upset because of this specific reason, and I have to feel it to get through it.
Here.
I have to feel it to get through it. It's not. I feel like I'm past the point. I can no longer just put stuff under the rug. I can't do it no more. Like, I literally can't.
Yeah. It's hurting me.
Yes, it's hurting me. Like, and
it's hurting me because ultimately I gotta sit with those thoughts and feelings.
Oh, by myself.
Because nobody else
and for me,
knows.
I feel like the thing for me was like, I can tell anybody anything else, but I can't lie to me because I know how I feel.
Girl, you know that's not real.
I can't lie to me. Even if I say it out loud and I know that's not what it is, you know that's not what it is. And so internally it's eating you up, but you still ain't been honest all the way.
Yeah.
And it's like when you finally take that moment to come out and say it and be honest, then it's like, I got this. Like, we're here.
Okay.
It's gonna be a minute, but we got this. Like, we gonna get through this. We just gotta go through the process.
And the emotions.
Yes,
going
the
through the emotion is hard.
It's hard. Honestly, be honest with yourself in that much. Because, like, I feel like we try to, like, mask a lot or put something over something that's like, we might be like, oh, I'm upset about this, but when all actuality, it don't got nothing to do with that. It's just, you having feelings about other things, and it's just the thing that kind of took it over the edge for you. And it's like, that's not even your real reason. Like, that's not why you're upset.
What's the root?
Come on, man. Why you lying to yourself?
What's the root? Because this situation didn't call for any of that.
And especially, I feel like the worst thing for me is when a situation bothers me a lot and it don't got nothing to do with me.
I hate that because it's like, why are you so pressed?
Why are you so pressed? And especially when I be like, Lord, get that off my chest, get that out of my mind, and it still stay there. I be like,
what do you want me to do? Okay, what do you want me to do?
Because I am a person that, like, if it's something like, I don't care what it is. If it's something I don't want to see, I will not see it. Like, I will purposely try to change the algorithm on my social media to not see certain things. Like, nope, don't want to see it right now. That's what you should do. Like, muting that, blocking that. That's I'm not, no.
I feel like everybody should do that. Like, because you are what you, when you're scrolling on that phone, you're consuming all of that. Whether you know you're paying attention to it or just listening to it, like you're consuming. Yeah, whatever.
That's why I feel like I had to unfollow all those like blog pages. Like I follow the Neighborhood Talk. I had to unfollow them.
Yeah, I've been unfollowed. Yeah, Talk.
I did. The only one I probably follow now is like Spiritual Word. That's probably the only one I follow.
Spiritual Word. I'd be like,
sometimes y'all be
But
it ain't as bad. Like, I probably stopped following the Shade Room like 2 years ago. Like, that
I unfollowed the Shade Room a long time
That became way too much.
But it was like the Neighborhood Talk wasn't as bad.
But they got messy.
But then they got really messy. And for me, I had to unfollow them when they was posting all the Krishan and Blueface stuff.
Yeah, that's when I
don't want to see
because it was like every day. It was like every day. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Yeah.
Every day.
Whatever topic that was, it was like that. I was like, yeah, I'm off of this.
That's probably like 3 months ago.
Then that's probably when because I was like, anything that had anything to do with Krishan and Blueface, I'm following.
Like I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it. Don't send that to me. I don't look it on my timeline. Every time I see it on Twitter, I'm not interested in this. Like I don't want to see
that because it
is. And I feel like even with people that post stuff like that, like it's not the personal, but maybe you're muted. Like I don't want to see that. It's not the personal. It's just I gotta.
Why would I want to see somebody?
Or people that's always posting like negative stuff.
And why would you want to post? And then what be getting me with the Neighborhood Talk? This is what really took me over because y'all posting it and then in the caption you have we don't condone violence or abuse but you're posting it for others to see
and watch.
No trigger warning,
this is
no nothing, just people up here beating on each other,
busting each other upside the head, doing all this crazy
grabbing
stuff.
her hair. She got a patch in the back of her head. Like I don't need to see that. I don't. So you got to pick your spaces on the internet.
You definitely do. Like
you got to pick the spaces on the internet.
Certain stuff I do not want to see. Like it don't even got to be nothing bad. It could just be something where it's just like I'm not feeling that right now. I don't want to see that right now.
And I don't.
So I'm not going to.
And people included. I will mute you.
I will definitely
mute you. And once you're muted, I probably don't forget about you.
Oh, I've definitely forgotten.
Until somebody might say something or or if I follow you on another social media website and I didn't mute you over there and I'll be like, dang, I used to follow you.
I'll remember when I see them in my stuff, I'll be like, oh, I forgot that.
Dang, you follow me.
I ain't seen them in a long time. Oh, girl, you okay? I remember why.
Okay, I remember why. I remember why. Because you posted nags.
Okay, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
But yes.
So, you guys, today I want to focus on. We was talking about being stagnant earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to focus on because, transparent moment, I am feeling very stagnant in life. I feel like I don't want to say I'm stagnant. Let me change it. I don't know if I'm stagnant or if I'm just don't know what's happening next, and I feel like I'm stagnant. I feel lost because I don't have a sense of direction. Like for me today, I think it really clicked in because today was the first day of like my last quarter in grad school, and so it's like, what's gonna happen after you graduate? Because I don't want to stay at the job that I'm at. I don't really know what job I would want to work next. And I don't know where I want to be. So it's like, I just feel like I'm very lost right now. But I also feel like this is the timing that God has for me to do away with things that I don't necessarily need in order to get to the place that I'm trying to go. Mm-hmm. So maybe the stagnant era season is for me to be still and sit down and just reflect on your life and reflect on where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do, and if the things that you are doing are holding you back from where you're trying to go. That's where I'm at, y'all. I know y'all probably saw, if you don't follow us on Instagram, please do follow us on Instagram, @herwordmatters_. Mm-hmm. I posted, that was me. Maybe I should start putting my initials at the end of the post, because that was kind of like a little venting moment for me. But I had went on a walk last week, and I just got inspired, because I'm like, we are so often in our own way. Like, it's really as simple as moving yourself out the way.
Yeah.
And what you think, okay? And what you think.
Step aside.
Is right. Because ultimately, that might not be it. And so, that's where I am. I need to get out of my own way and get out of my head and really sit down and think about what is really truly holding me back, or what do I feel like it's holding me back, and what I'm going to do about it.
I feel like, no, because I get what you're saying, but I feel like everybody at some point feel like that from their perspective. Because I don't see that. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like for you, I get what you're saying, but I feel like you're in a transition period. Like, you are about to graduate. Mm-hmm. You are in the midst of therapy and working on yourself. Like you said, you're trying to figure out where you want to work, where you want to be. All of that is like a transition period. So I feel like right now it's like you're at the point where it's like, okay, I'm about to finish school and I need to figure out what I'm about to do. Yeah. Whereas I feel like it's more so like you about to be done with school and then you about to transition to this new period. So it's I feel like it might feel stagnant right now is because everything has to be so to get to the finish line. Yes. So it's like it might be a little strict right now, but it's not stagnant. Like it might, like the chains might be a little tight, but it ain't like, locked in.
No, I'm not, I'm not trying to break every chain. I'm not trying to.
I'm just saying, it might be like, dang, it's a little tight here.
It is a little tight.
Like, girl, it's gonna be a little tight until you gotta move into the next period to get the more room. Like, because honestly, I could see you like traveling on social work. Honestly, I could see you being like, I'm gonna just dip out for a little bit, because I feel like those type of contracts, like, it's not like it's a commitment, but not a full commitment. It's a couple months, a couple weeks. So you can go there. Exactly. So it's like you can still figure out what you want to do in the meantime of doing that.
I definitely can see myself doing anything, travel, anything I can see myself doing, because I don't like being tied down to one spot. Like, if I could have a house in every state that I enjoy to be in, I would, because
I would just pick up every week. Okay. Every week I'm going to a new
I'm
state.
going to my house in Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, for a couple days, because I don't feel like being in North Carolina anymore. Like, so I feel like the traveling would definitely be good for me. But I feel like my problem is I'm used to having a plan and I don't have one.
Yes. Because I feel like at one point I did feel like that too. I was like, dang, like, I feel like I'm just a sitting duck. Like, what's going on?
Oh,
I really was like, I feel like I'm sitting duck. Like, why am I just pedaling in circles? Like, where is the straight line? Like, I was trying to, but I feel like now I'm at the point where it's kind of like, I gotta really sit back and think about the stuff that I really want to happen and stuff I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to start back school, and I know one of my classes calls for me to be on there during certain times. So it's like, okay, it's usually a morning class, so how does it go with a job break? You're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then with the podcast, it's like, I don't want no job that's gonna be taking up all my time and draining me, because I see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And working over there is not the bigger picture for me.
it's not.
And so I feel like for me, I don't feel stagnant. I feel like I'm trying to find my footing to get where I need to be. I don't feel stagnant. It's like, okay.
Change my perspective.
I feel like the only way I would feel stagnant if I was doing absolutely nothing to better myself. Like, I'm just sitting at home all day doing nothing. Literally just sitting on the couch watching TV, and I'm doing nothing else to improve my life. But I feel like as long as I'm making motions to, you know, level up, I'm not being stagnant. It's just gonna take a minute. Everything not gonna come as easy as we probably used to. It's not gonna come as fast as we used to it happening.
Talk to me, honey.
Like, we getting older, so stuff for real gonna be a little more work. Like, it's gonna be a little harder to get where we trying to be, because the stakes are higher. Like, it's more to it.
How bad?
It's gonna be harder to get something that's worth more.
You just changed my whole perspective. So maybe I'm not stagnant, you guys. See, this is why you have to talk to your friends and you talk to people with like-minded thoughts, because I'm not stagnant. I'm just trying to find my footing.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what path I'm going on. That's ultimately what I'm trying to, because I have a lot of different things that I know I'm good at and I know that I can do. And then it's like, but the podcast.
Yes. Like, for me,
I know I'm a wonderful social worker. Like, I know I can do that job hands down.
Period.
With like at this
with
point,
with my eyes closed,
I know I can do that. However, I want to do this. This is what I feel like I'm called to do.
I feel like this is my calling.
Why is it not working?
And I feel like that's why it's harder, because it's like, this is something that we literally are working on from the ground up. We don't have no it's not like we have no like
blueprint.
We don't have no like celebrity cousin or brother, nobody that can help us out a little bit. We are literally starting from ground zero. So it's gonna take a minute. I feel like we be expecting stuff to like boom, 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 and it's not that, like, especially not with this. And plus, why would we want to rush this if we want it to be right?
If you want it to be right and sustained,
okay, and actually have the impact that you want it to have. Like, it's going to take time,
because there's a lot of people out here with podcasts that's just throwing them up any kind of way and saying and everything. And that's not what we're here for.
That is not what we're here for. We're not here to just like, I don't feel like we're here to just like get stuff on our chest and throw it out there for people to hear. Like, no, I feel like the conversations we're having are real conversations that's like, we thinking this, so it's probably somebody else thinking or feeling like this, so let's get something they can relate to, because it's not just us. Like, it can't just be us.
It's not.
Like,
it's not just us. So why not,
why not?
Talk about it.
And who knows, us starting this conversation might have somebody else go watch this and start that conversation with somebody else or somebody they know.
You don't know.
Or this conversation that we're having might help somebody else who ain't even been thinking about what they want to do, and they be like, oh wow, so like, I'm not
by myself.
I'm not by myself. I'm not actually where I thought I was.
I'm not a sitting duck.
I'm not a sitting duck.
I have friends.
My footing.
I found my footing.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
like, I'm searching for it and I'm finding it, and I feel like it's a process. It is a process. I've definitely learned, like, with this is a process, because I feel like I've wanted, me personally, I can only speak for me. I feel like at one point I was expecting the podcast to blow up, like
go viral, like one of my kids was gonna go viral.
Yes,
me too.
I definitely, and it was like, when I was waiting for it to happen is the points where I was getting impatient, and it's like, girl, like, the waiting season is not a 30-day time period. There's no time on the waiting season.
We keep talking about
because once you're out of it, baby, you're at the light at the end of the tunnel. Are you gonna be ready to shine? Are you gonna be ready?
Are you gonna be ready for all that?
Are you prepared for that?
Coming with
because why would you be asking for something that you're not even ready for? Because why would we be wanting the podcast to blow up right now when we just talk about everything else we got going on? We up here trying to heal.
We're not even ready.
We over here trying to heal and in school and trying to get all that together. And we talking about we want to be out on tour.
Blow it up.
We want to be on tour already.
Talking about what?
How are we gonna have the time? Where's the time coming in?
Where's the time coming in? And why will we show up?
What team do we have to get this done?
We don't have we don't have the
we
tools.
We don't even have the tools.
We want the platform, but we don't have the tools
We
to build the platform.
Exactly. We need to build our toolbox up first. Okay. We need to build our toolbox up.
We need a toolbox. We don't even have one.
And once we get a sturdy platform, baby, we there. We done made it.
We're up in this stuff. We're up in this stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, we definitely building the house. We done built the foundation of the house, but we working on it. We working on it.
But I definitely feel like the podcast is definitely going to go to another level. Like very soon. It's like a feeling. It's like
I know the feeling, but I'm not gonna speak it up here because I don't know who's watching, and I don't need nobody speaking negatively over my dreams and what God has for us. So I just know that
I just see us. That's all I'm gonna say. I just see us.
That's all right. We see us. If you can see it, it can come true. Just have faith.
Okay.
Just have faith. Just have faith. But really. Oh, you really just changed my whole perspective. I can't get over that because I really have been like in a mental. What's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna say a mental meeting with myself for the past couple of days because I just been like, what's going on, girl? Like,
yeah, I know
you like
the feeling.
What?
It's
what
like, what are we doing? It's like, what are we doing?
What are you doing? Do you know? You don't even know the answer to that, so I don't even know why I'm asking.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like we feel like that only because it's like we see it from like our little point of view. We're not even seeing it from a bird's eye view. We don't see our life from that. Because like I said, like when you said stagnant, like the first thing that popped in my head was transition. Like, what is she talking about? But I'm gonna let her say what she gotta say. But what is she talking about?
What is she talking about? Because that's not
what's happening. That's not stagnant.
That's not it. Okay, thank you.
No.
But you're right. We don't have a bird's eye view because we can't see the pieces of the puzzle that are coming together.
We're not seeing
to create the bigger picture. Like you don't know how this
all we see is a little corner of it. We see the part that we're working on right now. We're not seeing how everything works together and is intertwined together. We don't see
everything come together for his good. Oh, sorry. The Bible verses be hitting out of nowhere. Just woo.
Yeah, I feel like more so, like I said, transitioning and just trying to really figure out. I feel like this is our time to also really figure out what and who we are. Because it's like we do have a brand now. We do have a platform. Yeah, so it's like exactly.
Who are you? What are you
standing for? Because when you get to that point when we get to the point where we're going to be. People gonna want to know that.
Yeah, we can't just be.
People gonna want to know
we
that.
We get in an interview when people like, well, what does her work matters mean?
Exactly.
And we just, well, we came up with this podcast.
Yes, no. What does it mean? Like, what does it mean on the inside?
Yeah. What do you feel? What do you feel?
Exactly.
When you say her work matters, what do you feel?
What does it give you? Because girl, her work matters gives me evolve, abundance.
It gives me abundance, growth, evolving.
It gives me community. It's giving all of that. It's giving very much. We're here for you. You're not alone. That's what it gives me. It gives like community. That's what you get from community. You feel like you have people there with you. You feel supported. You don't feel alone. You feel like you're growing. You're evolving. You feel like you can.
And you gonna get a laugh.
Period.
And you gonna get a laugh. Oh.
You gonna get a laugh.
You could get a laugh.
You gonna have a good conversation.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell you about God real quick.
Period.
Every time.
Okay.
Every single time. Girl, because now my mind is changing mindset, change your life for real.
Period. Seriously though.
Seriously.
Because your mind is a battlefield, honey.
Ooh.
It is a battlefield.
I really just be trying to figure so much. That's really my problem.
But no, I feel like that's everybody.
I want to plan. I don't have
No, I want to plan too. I want God to come down and just tell me what to do. But it's because I I don't like to stick by an itinerary, but sometimes having a little guideline, a little rubric would be helpful.
Very helpful.
A little syllabus would be helpful.
Okay.
You ain't gotta tell me all the details, but give me a little hint here what we doing each quarter.
Yeah, like you playing the game, they be like, you got a little cheat token.
Yes,
you can
yes. Give me the playbook. Okay. I may not know how the play gonna play out, but give me the playbook. Okay. It might not work, but we can try.
Give me the missing word right here. What is supposed to go in this blank?
But I definitely feel like for me, I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, figure out the next thing. Like, if you feel like this, you gotta do something about it. If I wake up one day feeling like I just feel like I'm not doing anything with my life, who's gonna change that but me? You. So it's like, get up and do it. It's just you. Because there's no need to sit around and complain and be like, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm not doing anything when you're literally not doing anything to get anywhere. How you gonna get somewhere but not doing anything to get there? You can't move. You can't stand still and say I'm gonna walk over there.
Yeah, you gotta get up.
You gotta move.
You gotta do something.
You gotta move.
You gotta do something and get out that mind, cause you can sit in that mind all day.
Move your mindset. Move your feet.
Ooh. Shuffle.
Please.
Move.
Make it happen. That's just it. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
You may not even know where to start. If I don't know how to do something, I'm going straight to Google. I don't even know how to start this. It's been so much stuff on the podcast. I just be Googling. I don't know. Figuring it out.
You have to. Nobody else is gonna do it.
Okay? It is nobody's job to teach you the game.
At all.
It's nobody's job.
It is.
It's nobody's job.
Like, that's just, people just do stuff out of the kindness of their heart.
But they're not obligated. Nope. They're not obligated to do that.
Nope. Girl, I'm sorry. I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck because first of all, she came in and read me.
I came in and read you.
Yeah. The whole time you was talking, I was thinking no.
Yes, it was a no for me.
And then second of all, I'm like, wow, yeah, I just trying to figure out what's going on. But
because I don't know what it is. As soon as you said that, like the first word that popped in my head was transition. I was like,
it's so normal. I be thinking I'm the only one that's going through stuff, and it's like, girl, a lot of people are going through transitional periods, and it's not like you haven't been through a transitional period before. It's just before you kind of had a plan. You kind of like, I knew, and not saying that I can't create a plan now and try to go by it, but ultimately life gonna life. So I can say I'm gonna do this, and this, and then curveball. Okay. But it's just like I don't really have no intentions of making a plan, if I'm being honest. Because one thing 2020 taught me, just don't set no limitations.
Anything can happen. Things way beyond out of your reach.
Like 2020 blew my mind. COVID blew my mind. Never thought in my whole life I would see anything like that. Yes. You grow up, you hear how older people talk about all the things that they went through, all the situations
and stuff like that.
Yes, all that kind of stuff. And I'm just, growing up, you like, dang, wow, I wonder how that was going through that. And now it's like, I can tell my kids, yeah, girl, I went through COVID.
Literally went through COVID.
Was in school. Got kicked out of school.
On St. Patrick's Day.
So yeah, I don't have no plan. But I will say, in my quote unquote stagnant period, it is also helping me to learn how to be more grateful. Like, I am trying to work very hard on naming like 5 things that I'm grateful for every day. And I'm trying not to make it this, the normal life. And
thank you for waking me up.
Thank you for waking me up, God. Like, I know he, I know he loves that, but I know he be tired of that. Like, girl, you start your prayer off like that every day. Let's do something else. So I'm trying to be more grateful about the things that I do have, because instead of complaining and wanting change, like, just being okay with where you are. Like, it's okay that you at this job, and because your bills still get paid. You still eat. You still eating because you love to eat, and you're still able to go out and do all the things that you want to do. So it's like, what more could you really want right now in this season? Like, what more could you really want out of life? You could want a lot in the future, but right now I feel like I got everything that I need right now. So I'm just trying to be more grateful, expressing more gratitude for the things that I do have, because they could easily just be swiped away.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Because I feel like certain stuff, I'd be like, ooh, don't know if I'm ready for that. But hey,
It's coming.
it's coming. Like,
It's coming.
I don't know why. Like, I am so like, I don't know. Like, it's, y'all, it is, what month is this? February.
It's February, about to
It's
be March.
February.
On
It is
Wednesday.
already March. And y'all, I don't have to move to the end of the year. And it be on my mind heavy. Like, I don't know why. Like, it just be like a weight on my mind.
What
Don't
part
know
of
why.
it?
I think the adjusting. The adjusting. The conversations that might have to be had.
Mm-hmm.
The boundaries that may
Yeah.
not have to be said. I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like I don't know what to expect. I feel like that's what it is. I don't know what to expect,
Mhm.
and that's
It's a
really
question mark.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have that here right now. I don't have question marks.
Yes, we're on go.
Very much so.
Green light.
Green means go. but yeah, I'm nervous about it, and I feel like I'm nervous because it's like I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about moving there. I don't know how I feel about me being there because I get anxiety about being back home. Like I don't go back home often.
Yeah.
I go when I need to, and that's really it. Like I don't. So to like move back there to live.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Girl, you
Because it's like because listen, because in
my
your
mind
head,
is wondering.
because in your head you're thinking it's gonna be how it was before,
Yeah,
but it's
but
like
it's not.
I'm in a different period of my life now, so it's gonna be different. But it's like I'm still nervous.
I don't know what the difference is.
I don't know what the difference is because I haven't had to do that.
Yeah.
I haven't had to be there in the season of my life that I'm in now. I haven't had to do that.
Yeah.
I haven't had to be involved in other things.
At this state.
Yes.
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 Yes. Because you was, yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying, like, just overall, all around, I don't know what to expect.
I get what you're saying. Like, you just don't know what to expect, so it's like a little
I don't want to move and it be like, all hell is breaking
yeah,
loose.
like, oops.
I don't want to feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to regret it. I don't want
Yeah.
to feel like I should have stayed.
Yeah.
But I also feel like my time here is
Winding.
it's up.
Winding. Well, for me, it's winding down because I'm still have things to do in Greensboro.
I mean, I'm kind of stuck here right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
have
yeah.
things there.
So I guess winding down, but like I was here
It's an
for college. I lived here.
We've outgrown Greensboro.
Yes.
That's just the end all.
And
be all.
honestly,
It's-
like,
it's time to wrap.
I'm
up.
like career opportunity wise, I know I'm going to have
Yeah.
more opportunities
Yeah.
living back
Yeah.
home. Like it's just gonna be
I feel like more opportunities all around.
yes, more opportunities all around. And I honestly feel like it's going to be a different. I kind of look like it's gonna be a different experience for me.
Yeah, because
I feel
you
like
are
different.
an adult, a full adult with a full adult brain.
Yes,
And making full adult decisions.
this is the scary part. I always have to. I am the adult. I have to remind myself that every day. You're the adult.
Yeah, it's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It is me. No one else. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just I feel like it's other stuff that got to be worked out with that makes me nervous. Like mainly the podcast. But
Yeah.
where
It's
we'll
gonna work out.
on that when the time comes.
Yes, it's gonna work out because ultimately the podcast is not going nowhere.
It's
So
not. It don't have no
however
choice
it's
but
going to work, it's going to work.
It's gonna
and
have
these-
to work. It's
And
not
these
optional.
these episodes gonna get uploaded anyway.
Okay, some way somehow.
Okay,
It's gonna
I'm
get
not
done.
even worried about it. I'm not even worried about it because when you first told me you was moving, I was like, oh, podcast. But then
That
I
was me
like,
too. No, and listen. You know, I didn't want to tell. I was like, I don't know if I should tell her, but I was like, no, you should. Like, you don't tell her a month before.
Don't tell me in November.
Don't tell her a month or two before, girl. Don't like give her some nothing like hey. Yeah, so I'm like, let me go ahead.
But I feel
and
like it's gonna work out.
yeah.
Yeah, but when you first told me, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was like, honestly, that has been one of the reasons that it's been like, I don't know if that's what we're gonna do or not. I don't know. I know what mattered to me the most last week.
What mattered to you, girl?
What mattered to me was learning lessons. Definitely, you know, I don't know how to put it, but like you have an experience, and if it don't work out, that's okay. Basically, that's it. Like, it don't have to be
trial and error.
Trial and error, basically. Like, being comfortable with trial and error and not thinking like, oh, I failed.
It's
No, it was it was just like, oh, okay, that didn't work out.
Yeah.
That simple. That didn't work out. And y'all, I've never been at that point. Like, I'm proud of me because that's a big moment. Usually, I'm the person that's stressing over the little things, and now for me to just be like,
you know,
turn
the
the
page.
progress.
We're turning the page.
Okay, definitely. Might get a whole new book.
Okay.
Like, knowing me.
What's the next book? What are we reading next?
Okay.
This one wasn't it. What mattered most to me? What mattered most to me?
I can never remember this man's name, but I like his
I don't know what mattered most to me. Let me think. What mattered most to me was being able to enjoy my weekend the way I wanted to, because majority of the time I have something planned, or like not really planned, but something I want to do in the back of my mind, and I kind of like push it to the back because of time or in other situations. But this past weekend was like very like centered around me and the things that I wanted to do. And we went to the Division concert. It was wonderful. Mike was on.
Great time.
On. So yeah, that's what matters most to me. Just living my life the way I want to live it. Period.
Oh, I definitely feel like that too. Shoot,
living my life the way I want to live it. If
okay,
I want to chill,
living my life like it's golden.
If I don't want to go outside the whole day, I'm not going outside.
No,
like,
staying in.
just doing what you want to do for you. That's what matters most. Okay, y'all.
You go choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
My affirmation for today is: giving up isn't a part of your assignment. Keep going and allow God to use you in any way possible to show you nothing is impossible. Without God, you can do anything with God on your side, baby. Put him in the driver's seat. You sit in the passenger seat, and see how it work out for you.
Now mine is real, again, simple and straight to the point, y'all.
Let's hear it.
Any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat until you do.
Baby, history does repeat itself. They did not lie about
Any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat until you do.
Until you do. It's
the until you do.
Until you do.
Until you do. Cause it's like that. How many times could that be? Like, but no, like
one more time.
If you keep making the same decisions, you're gonna have to keep learning the same lessons until you take a different route. That's true.
You know, that's the definition of insanity.
It is doing the same thing, expecting different results.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta, do something else. Try something else. That's not working out for you. Let's, regroup. Trial and error.
Even if the lesson is hard in the moment, it's
beneficial.
It's something in there for you, a reason why you have to go through that. So just
go through it.
Just go through it.
Even
be
if
okay.
It hurts, even if you're by yourself, even if it's boring, even if you feel like the world is against you.
Even if you feel like I am a low, I can't get no lower to the floor.
All the things.
You know what that means? Then you can only go up from there.
Pressure make diamonds, baby. We on the way up.
Okay.
We on the way up.
And I'm trying to shine bright like a diamond stone.
Bling bling. But this is the end of episode 7.
Yes.
We will see y'all on the next episode. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you
subscribe, comment,
all that good stuff.
Share it,
all that good stuff.
Send it to your friends.
Send it to your mama. Send it to your grandma.
Send it to your brother,
whoever. Because somebody is going to resonate with the message. And make sure y'all are caught up on every episode.
Make sure you're caught up. Follow us on Twitter,
Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok.
Yep. That's all of them.
That's all of them.
And we will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.